Tonight, the soft power of the monarchy has been one of Britain's strongest brands. But could the allegations of racism from the young royals shape our standing in the wider world? As a reference to COVID, now it has the weight of prescience and huge significance. Today, the palace finally broke its silence to address the royal interview with Meghan and Harry. By statement, the Queen expressed her concern over the race allegations in particular that will, she said, be dealt with privately within the family. But the Queen is head not just of the family or even the state, but of this wide and diverse group of Commonwealth nations. The soft power offered by the monarchy is huge. But things feel particularly delicate right now, post-Brexit, amidst accusations of broken promises from our EU partners and within the re-examination of our colonial past. How will the words of the young royals be heard around the world? Will it inspire ripples of Republican thought or an even greater loyalty to the Crown? Here's Seema Katecha. Cohen reporting there from Sheffield. Now, after a day's delay, the trial of Derek Chauvin, the police officer accused of the murder of George Floyd, begins in Minneapolis today. It was that death after the white policeman was filmed kneeling on the neck of the black man during an attempted arrest last May that sparked protest around the world under the banner of Black Lives Matter. Chauvin is charged with second-degree unintentional murder and manslaughter, but the Minnesota Court of Appeals ruled last Friday that a previous lesser charge of third-degree murder should be reinstated in the trial by the judge, Peter Cahill. Well, let's go to David Grossman, who's by the court in Minneapolis, to just explain a bit more. David, talk us through this. Grossman, thanks very much indeed. Now, in an Instagram age, perhaps everyone's a bit of a fake, but some, you could argue, a lot more than others. This is the story of a woman, Anna Sorokin, who came from a normal middle-class background and defrauded her way to £100,000 bank loans and New York hotel bills in a scam that finally landed her in prison. But it's also the story of the narrative the media built around her, calling her a fake heiress and a Manhattan socialite, a sociopath and a celebrity. These are the things she denies. Earlier, she spoke to Newsnight in her first UK broadcast interview to explain why she did it and where it all ended up. Before we hear it, here's a reminder.